Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So it's surgery talk time. I have had a lot of requests about doing a surgery journey, like what fillers, surgery, everything that I've had done, and kind of like my experience and how it's been. I'm kind of excited to talk about it and just kind of put my experience out there and how this has affected my life. I've asked you guys on Instagram to send me over questions that you want to know about surgery, about my filler, about anything really. So I've included a few images, some of them very embarrassing for me because on some of them I actually look like Shrek. So I thought I'd kind of start off with a little chat about my filler. Yeah, so it all kind of started when I turned 18. I went and got my lips done on my 18th birthday. I got a mil put in. Was it a mil? Definitely a mil. I loved that because literally I'm going to insert a photo of my before and afters of my lips because I literally had no top lip. The thing is though, I massively regret getting my lips done. I've not had my lips done in over a year now and they still look like balloons. And I feel like my body's kind of rejecting them now and they're kind of coming right up here. So it kind of looks like I've got a mustache, like in certain lightings, like it is horrible. And you wouldn't think this, but I am terrified of needles. Like terrified. I've not even had some of my jabs from school. I would honestly go and get them dissolved, but I could not deal with that. So I'm just kind of waiting it out, seeing what's going on, seeing how it goes. Hopefully they just dissolve naturally. I have had my lips done I think 3 times now. That's since my 18th birthday and I am 20, nearly 21. Well, 21 in September. So on to the next filler. So in, I think it was April last year, I decided to go and get my whole face filled. It is all gone now. This was over a year ago. So when I decided to get my face done, I say it as if I've had like a full-on like facelift. That is not the case. I got my chin, my cheeks, my jaw and my lips done. I remember I got it done and I was just kind of like, what have I done? Like, why have I done this? I massively regret getting my lips done. I massively regret getting my jaw done. However, I did like getting my cheeks done. I really like my cheeks doing again. That is something that I did like. So now to the main thing. Let's talk about surgery. I think a lot of people think that I've had a lot done. I haven't. I'm going to get to the questions soon, but first I'm going to do a little, my experience, what kind of happened. I haven't really spoke about it much to people because it's kind of a bit embarrassing. I feel like I'm ready to get like open about it because I think it's important for everybody to kind of know what can happen. So it all kind of started on New Year's Day. I just messaged this company, said, hi, I want my boobs doing, I want my teeth doing, when can I come? And they said, oh, well, we've got a space in 2 weeks. And I was like, great. This was the first time I'd thought about getting my boobs done. I took a loan out. 2 weeks later, I went and got it done. I did get my teeth done as well. You can kind of see. It was so rash and I was so stupid. I was more bothered about thinking about like, oh, like how am I gonna look? Like how am I gonna? It's gonna make me feel better. It's gonna make me feel good. When you're thinking about surgery, you should not think about it. 2 weeks later, go get it. But yeah, anyways, that was my first one. I feel like it's probably best if I go to the questions and then I can kind of go through it properly. I don't want to reveal too much before I answer the questions because I've got some really good questions. So I'm going to start off with my first question that I got, and that was, are there any surgeries or fillers that you regret? Like I said, I regret getting my lips done, I regret getting my jaw done. Surgeries though, my boobs, but we'll get onto that. So the next question was, how do they actually treat you at Comfort Zone? Is it as bad as people make out? So I'm just going to close my laptop for this one. This is a very controversial subject. So the place that I went have had a lot of bad press. So I went to a company that is basically an umbrella company. So you go there, you choose your surgeon, you give them the money and they pay the surgeon for you. They take you to the surgeon, they pick you back up again, they look after you, they feed you. Honestly, I could not fault that company. It is got nothing to do with the company whatsoever. It is down to the surgeon. When I first went, I had a meeting with the manager and he said, so what size he wanted to go. I had literally no clue. I didn't even looked anything up. Like I said, it had been 2 weeks. So I got there and I was like, what do you recommend? And he said, because I'm small, do not go anything over 350cc. I didn't really know what that meant, but I was like, okay, if he advises you on something, go with it. He had told me that there'd been girls that had gone to him and wanted 1000cc in, which is massive. And he advised them not to do it, and they'd gone to the surgeon and asked for it anyways. That has got nothing to do with the company. It's like going to the Trafford Centre, getting a McDonald's in the Trafford Centre, and then complaining and saying that it's the Trafford Centre's fault that the McDonald's is raw. It's McDonald's fault. That's basically my kind of analogy for it. So the next question was, what CC implants did you get? So I got 350, which was the maximum I could kind of go. I'm now a double D. I was a B. Yeah. So the next question is, if you have ever felt pressured by Insta society to get cosmetic surgery. I think for everybody it is the same. I think everybody kind of sees this image on Instagram and like today's society and thinks you have to look a certain way, and when trends come in and trends go out, so it'll be like, get a BBL now, and then they're like, oh no, that's not how we want you to look anymore, we want you to look like this, and then you get that, and then you just end up messing with yourself so much. And I've kind of realised that now. Look how it's going to make you happy, not how it's going to make people in society like you or think that you look better. So the next question is, what have you had done and how much was it? So what I've had done is a boob job, I've had my nose done, and I've had veneers. My boobs were 200, no, 200? Right, my boobs were £2,750 and my nose job was 2,900. My teeth were £250 per tooth and I got 8 of them. So the next question is, do you have any regrets and are you happier in yourself? Okay, so I think I may as well just kind of dive into it. So basically, there are a lot of regrets regarding my boobs. I remember I was like, these are the best things in the world. I was on holiday, I was at Hideout in Croatia, and I'd got a photo with somebody, and I looked at that photo and I was like, what is that? And realised that there was this massive like dent like in my cleavage. And I'd said to my friend Alfie, I was like, I'm sure my boobs are growing. And he was like, yeah, they do look massive, to be fair. And they literally looked like they just kept growing. Then kind of when I got back, I realised this dent was kind of getting bigger. My boobs were just kind of like just growing. When I'd felt down underneath my boob, I could feel like it felt like bubbles. And I was like, oh God. So I got in touch with Comfort Zone. They were like, yeah, don't worry about it. Like, if you can come back, we'll get it sorted out. But give it 6 months before you come back. Let's see how it heals and everything. Like, as time got on, they just kept getting worse and worse. And I was in so much pain. And they looked awful. They literally looked disgusting. I was embarrassed to take my top off. I was embarrassed to wear bikinis. I was embarrassed to wear underwear. There was only certain outfits that I could wear. I covered it up very well, I must say. So yeah, I ended up going back in October. I did get them redone and they kind of looked all right when I first got them done, but a week later, they started doing it again. And I remember saying to like my friends and my boyfriend and my mum, I was like, I really don't want this to happen again. Like, please, please don't let this happen. Basically, what's happened is my body is too small. Like I said in my other video, I'm about 5 foot and I did go quite big. Not massive though, it's just my body couldn't hold them. And what's happened is basically the implants have kind of ripped through my breast pocket. Yeah. This is why it's still kind of ongoing, as I have not yet got them sorted out, and it's a bit embarrassing that this has all kind of happened. But yeah. But Comfort Zone have been amazing. I was due to go back in April of that's just been. But obviously, because of everything that's going on at the minute, it got cancelled. But they've rescheduled it. It's all free of charge. I am seeing a new surgeon who has dealt with some of the girls that I've met there, and he's absolutely brilliant. He's been on TV. He's amazing, and I'm just so excited to go back and finally get sorted. It's been horrible, I think, when you're getting something that you kind of look back anyways and think, why did I do it? Like, I didn't need it doing. And then it goes this wrong, and it's been affecting me for a few years now. It's been horrid. So anyways, on to happier subjects. Well, not happier, but on to something else. So the next question was, did it hurt and how long was the healing process? I remember being sat there and it honestly felt like I had a house on my chest. It was so tight. They give you this special bra. I'll insert a little clip of that just so you can kind of see what that looks like. So I had this little bra, I kept like unzipping it a little bit, and I was like, you're supposed to keep your bra on at all times, but I tell you, it was tight. I could not breathe, and I was just unzipping it a little bit, and Bob was like, no, keep it on, keep it on. And I was like, I can't, I literally can't. So yeah, I remember thinking, I don't care if I ever have to get these taken out again. Take them out, do not put them back in. I will never go through this pain again. I'm not even being a drama queen here. That was the worst thing I've ever been through. Like, that killed. And I was like, I am never doing this again. Healing process, I feel like I can't really comment on that yet because I'm still not healed. So there was, where did you go to, which I've already said I went to Comfort Zone. What made you want to change things about yourself? I have always hated the way I looked. Ever since I was young. I'm actually naturally ginger, and I remember when I was in like year 3 and someone said that gingers were ugly, and I remember I went home to my mum crying, and I was like, we need to dye my hair, we need to dye my hair, and I box dyed it, and ever since then I've just been dyeing my hair. I've just always kind of been obsessed with the way I look and looking a certain way, and I've always hated my nose. I just thought it was too big, and it makes you look manly, because I had freckles and I had a big nose, and I was just too conscious for my age, and I should have just been enjoying myself. But I've always been like that, and I'm still like that now. I felt like I've tried everything with makeup, it's still not made a difference. I tried to get my lips bigger because I wanted my nose to look smaller. I literally tried everything, and to be honest, I'm still not happy with my nose. I would love another one. However, I am very scared of it collapsing. I don't want to look like Voldemort, do I? So yeah, I've just always been very, very insecure, and I feel like I know everybody is, but it was taking over my life. I mean, it still does. I know there's not a massive difference with my nose now, but I am so happy, and it's made such a difference. So the next question is there any other procedures that you want in the future? Definitely want my bottom teeth doing. Those are my teeth now. I'm gonna put a little before and after of my teeth. I hated my teeth so much. They were minging. My teeth were disgusting, and I am so ashamed of all of my friends, you all know who you are, who were like, they're not that bad. Honestly, didn't need them doing. I did. And I just thought, you know what? No, this. I'm going to get them sorted out. Then, of course, when I got back, everyone was like, oh my god, yeah, they're so nice. Yeah, well, I thought they would be, because my other one were minging. Not great. So I would love my bottom teeth doing. So another question is, do you feel comfortable to talk about it openly? And have you ever had hate about it? I do talk about it to people. Like, it's not something that I hide. It's just, I think it's so controversial. So about the have you ever had hate about it bit, I've never had hate, but people like to say that I'm fake, I'm plastic, that it's always kind of an insult that you get. It's so annoying because this was never to be fake. I did it to make myself feel better, and it was never about being fake. It was about liking myself. And that is the like a big insult that people give me, and it just annoys me so much because that is not what I wanted. I think your happiness is far more important than if people think that you're fake or not. It's a lot easier said than done though, because one little comment can affect you a lot, and I think people don't realise that. So the next question is, are you happier in yourself? Definitely. Which surgery do you think has given you the most confidence? Definitely my teeth. I used to go up to people and I'd be like, so have you done... Now I don't have to do that. I mean, I still do it. I remember Alfie said to me, he was like, Tay, stop covering your mouth. You have nice teeth now. And I was like, yeah, I know, but I forget. So yeah, definitely my teeth. I've got another question here. Did it hurt to get your nose done? So this is very shocking, to be honest. I woke up and I was fine. I remember looking and I was like, Mum, look at me. Like, I've not even got a black eye or anything. Like, it's just a bit bloody. It got to like 2 hours later and my eyes were black. And I was like, okay, at least there's no swelling. Next day, I couldn't open my eyes. I was like this. I was crying. I was like, Mum, I can't open my eyes. I can't see. My face was swollen. I think the bruising lasted for a few weeks. It wasn't anything major though. All it felt like was that I'd been hit in the face with a football. I was thinking, I am getting my nose chipped in. They get you born and I was thinking, that is going to be the worst pain of my life. Like, this is going to kill. And it didn't. The worst part of it was probably like when I took they were like as if they'd shoved tampons up your nose. And then you take them out and then they had these things. I'm going to insert a little video of that being pulled out. Warning, this is disgusting. It's literally disgusting. So, you know, look away if you're a bit queasy. So they basically just pulled this long, it looks like a big snail slug thing. They just pulled that out and it was horrid. It wasn't glam. I looked like I really hope that this video has helped anybody that is considering surgery or filler or anything. Please, please, please do your research. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. Follow my Instagram. I have linked it down below. See you in the next one. Bye.